Understanding human attraction requires a deep look into both psychology and social dynamics. One of the most fascinating patterns in relationships today is why younger women often gravitate toward older men. It is not merely about age or superficial attraction. There are profound psychological factors that explain this preference. First, let's explore the concept of psychological security. Emotional stability is a fundamental need for all humans, and younger women often look for partners who can provide a sense of grounding in a world that is increasingly fast-paced and unpredictable. Older men, due to their life experiences, often exhibit a calmness and steadiness that can feel reassuring. They have lived through challenges, setbacks, and successes, and this experience translates into a capacity to handle relationship stresses with composure. This stability allows younger women to feel secure in expressing themselves without fear of impulsive reactions or unnecessary drama. Psychological security is not something that can be taught. It is cultivated through years of navigating life, and older men often bring this naturally into their relationships. The second key factor is maturity and experience. Age often brings perspective. Older men have navigated complex life situations, developed problem-solving skills, and refined their judgment over time. Younger women may be attracted to this because it complements their own journey of self-discovery. They often find themselves learning from their partner's insights and appreciating the guidance they offer in decision-making. This is not about control. It is about a partnership where wisdom and life experience are shared. Maturity in a partner creates a dynamic of respect and understanding, which deepens emotional bonds and creates long-term compatibility. Closely tied to maturity is the factor of financial and life stability. While attraction is multifaceted, practical considerations cannot be ignored. Older men often have established careers, resources, and a structured life. This stability allows younger women to envision a future with fewer uncertainties. It is essential, however, to understand that this attraction is not purely transactional. It is about the comfort and freedom that comes from being with someone who has a clear direction in life. This foundation allows the relationship to focus on growth, companionship, and shared experiences rather than constant stress about survival or financial insecurity. Confidence and self-assurance are also critical factors. Younger women are often drawn to men who know themselves, their values, and their goals. Older men frequently demonstrate a level of decisiveness and self-awareness that is magnetic. Confidence is a signal of competence and reliability, and it often manifests in both professional and personal spheres. When a woman sees a man who handles challenges with poise, communicates effectively, and remains grounded in his principles, it creates a sense of admiration and emotional safety. This self-assurance is contagious and can positively influence the younger partner, boosting her confidence and sense of self. Emotional intelligence is another vital component of attraction. Older men, having faced various life situations, tend to have a heightened ability to empathize, understand emotional cues, and navigate interpersonal relationships with skill. This emotional depth allows for meaningful conversations, conflict resolution, and the creation of a nurturing relationship environment. Younger women often value a partner who can listen, validate feelings, and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Emotional intelligence fosters trust, intimacy, and a sense of being genuinely understood, which strengthens the connection beyond superficial attraction. Psychological security is a fundamental element in human relationships, and it plays a significant role in why younger women are often drawn to older men. This sense of security goes far beyond material comfort or physical protection. It is about the emotional stability and reassurance that a partner can consistently provide. Younger women are navigating a world that is fast-paced, often uncertain, and filled with personal and professional challenges. They may be exploring their identities, ambitions, and life goals, and during this formative period, having a partner who offers emotional grounding can be incredibly attractive. Older men, by virtue of having experienced more of life's complexities, frequently possess the calm, steady presence that fulfills this deep psychological need. This emotional security manifests in many ways. It is reflected in consistent behavior, a patient approach to conflict, and the ability to remain composed under stress. Younger women often encounter peers or partners who may react impulsively, allow emotions to dictate actions, or struggle to maintain consistency in relationships. In contrast, older men typically demonstrate a reliability that signals safety. They have lived through challenges, setbacks, and transitions, and this experience has cultivated resilience. When a younger woman senses that her partner is emotionally resilient and capable of handling life's difficulties without unnecessary drama, it creates a space where she can relax, express herself freely, and develop a deep sense of trust. Trust is a central component of psychological security. Younger women often seek partners who make them feel understood, respected, and valued. Older men, having developed the ability to navigate interpersonal dynamics thoughtfully, tend to provide a sense of reliability that fosters trust. This trust is not merely about fidelity, but about knowing that the partner will support her, listen actively, and respond with empathy. Emotional stability and consistency allow for a relationship environment where vulnerability is safe, where concerns and anxieties can be shared without fear of judgment or dismissal. This security encourages deeper emotional intimacy, which strengthens the bond and enhances the overall satisfaction within the relationship. Additionally, psychological security is connected to the sense of predictability that older men bring. Younger women, who may be in transitional phases of their lives, often find comfort in partners who have established routines, clear values, and a grounded approach to life. This predictability does not limit spontaneity or passion, but creates a foundation upon which the relationship can thrive. It reduces anxiety about the partner's reactions, intentions, and decision-making, allowing the relationship to focus on growth, mutual support, and shared experiences. Another aspect of psychological security is the ability of older men to act as stabilizing forces in stressful situations. Life inevitably presents challenges, whether they are career setbacks, family pressures, or social obstacles. The capacity to remain composed and thoughtful in such moments is invaluable. Younger women are naturally attracted to this calmness because it signals competence, reliability, and the ability to handle responsibility. It is reassuring to know that, in the face of difficulties, the partner will provide guidance, perspective, and emotional support rather than react unpredictably or create further tension. Ultimately, the attraction to psychological security is not superficial or materialistic. It is deeply rooted in the human need for stability, trust, and emotional safety. Younger women are drawn to older men because they provide a presence that is consistent, empathetic, and resilient. This presence allows them to flourish, explore their ambitions, and develop emotionally within the relationship. Psychological security fosters an environment where love, understanding, and personal growth can coexist, making it one of the most compelling reasons younger women often prefer older men. Maturity and experience are among the most compelling factors that influence the attraction younger women feel toward older men. This is not simply a matter of chronological age, but a reflection of the life lessons, emotional growth, and perspective that come with having lived through a variety of situations. Maturity encompasses the ability to navigate challenges thoughtfully, make reasoned decisions, and approach relationships with patience and understanding. Experience, on the other hand, provides insight, practical knowledge, and a nuanced understanding of human behavior. Together, these qualities create a foundation of stability and guidance that many younger women find appealing. Younger women are often at stages in life where they are still discovering themselves, shaping their ambitions, and learning to manage complex emotions. In such circumstances, being with a partner who has already gone through similar experiences can be reassuring and enlightening. Older men, having faced diverse personal and professional challenges, have developed problem-solving skills and an awareness of consequences that younger partners may not yet possess. This experience enables them to offer advice, perspective, and solutions without imposing control, creating a partnership where guidance feels supportive rather than directive. The sense that someone has been there before can instill confidence and a sense of security, allowing the younger woman to navigate her own journey with more clarity. Maturity also manifests in emotional regulation. Younger women are often drawn to older men because they are able to manage stress, disappointment, and conflict with composure. This emotional equilibrium reduces the likelihood of unnecessary drama or reactive behavior, fostering a relationship environment built on respect and understanding. When a partner responds thoughtfully rather than impulsively, it encourages open communication, deeper emotional intimacy, and trust. It allows both individuals to express themselves freely, knowing that their emotions will be received with consideration and care rather than dismissed or misunderstood. Another critical aspect of maturity is the ability to prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification. Older men tend to have a clearer sense of purpose, direction, and life priorities. This can be highly attractive to younger women who are seeking partners capable of providing stability and vision in a relationship. A mature partner can balance ambition with patience, independence with companionship, and guidance with autonomy. This balance creates a healthy dynamic where the relationship grows naturally rather than being driven by impulsive desires or untested emotions. Experience also enhances social intelligence, the ability to navigate interpersonal dynamics effectively. Older men often possess a refined understanding of relationships, communication, and conflict resolution. They recognize the importance of empathy, listening, and compromise. Younger women may be attracted to this level of sophistication because it allows for meaningful conversations, mutual respect, and the resolution of disagreements in ways that strengthen rather than weaken the relationship. Experience teaches lessons that go beyond theoretical knowledge. It equips older men with practical wisdom that can be applied in everyday interactions, making them more adept partners. Finally, the combination of maturity and experience creates an environment of growth. Younger women often feel inspired and encouraged by partners who challenge them intellectually and emotionally while providing support. They are drawn to relationships where their ambitions are understood and nurtured, and where life lessons are shared in ways that empower rather than restrict. This dynamic fosters a sense of partnership built on mutual respect, admiration, and development. The attraction is therefore not merely superficial. It is deeply rooted in the desire for a relationship that is enriching, stable, and guided by wisdom.